Hey everyone, I have a little special treat for you. This video is going to be focused on and featuring some random roadside stuff. Nothing that's really planned, just stuff I'm discovering along our drive. Joining me is Mr. RJ78 Productions, and we're here at a place that was called the SS Grand Lake Hotel, I believe. And presumably it was situated right here behind me in this wall, and now it's more of a vantage lookout point. And the odd thing about it, I shouldn't say odd, but the unique thing about it is that the hotel was shaped and structured after a ship. I'm going to put up some photos on the video here so you guys can see what it looked like, but any information I do find during research, I will share it. Otherwise, we just have some ruins of it. And across the road though, there is something over there too. So let's check it out and see how it looks here, down here in southwestern Pennsylvania. So yes, I do see some foundations down here and some supports. You can see some concrete and macadam, but there are concrete, looks like concrete footers, supports that would have held columns to keep the structure kind of afloat here, no pun intended. But look at the view though. I mean, that is simply incredible. You can see for miles, and that truck is really loud. Now, I've driven by this once or twice before. I never knew that a structure was here. I thought it was just a pullover lookout point. Yes, you could see there is clear evidence of a building being here. Some piping there, numerous supports. So these supports most likely go around the bend of this curve here, and we'd be probably right inside the structure right now as we speak. There's actually more down there. Now across the street, you do see a garage and some walls or foundations kind of built into the mountainside there. I'm wondering if that was maybe like a little maintenance area for the hotel, a little garage for storage, but maybe we'll find out later on. This is a good drop, but crazy design to build it on the mountain like this. You see some of the remaining wall. Everywhere you look though, there's just random, looks like stone and concrete supports. Some twisted metal. But the view, staying in this hotel, you'd have a $1 million view. Obviously back in the day, these trees weren't even here, so it would be clear shot straight across the valley. Fortunately, it's a very gloomy day, but I'm sure you can imagine. Let me adjust the contrast here. Regardless though, it's still a beautiful area despite the heavy noise of traffic. Let's safely get across the road and we'll check that out. So here we have a cinder block little garage, not even deep enough to hold a vehicle, but you could tell it had like a type of garage door there. The manway entry, obviously. Some old electrical right there. And it's pretty much falling in on itself. It's fractured in multiple areas. It's probably going to fall down very soon. I'm not going to stand underneath it. But I do want to at least give you a view. Some shelving, another door there. Looks like that may have been a door or window over there. But it's got like a natural skylight. Built right against the mountain though. There may have even been more here at one time. This is almost like a sweeping curve. And it almost looks like a floor right there. Maybe something did come out. But pretty cool. It's still standing here under its own support. Oh, there's actually like a sign there. Can we read that? On the bottom, it says oil. The middle says Pennsylvania. I'm trying to see what the top says. I can't make it out. Something Pennsylvania oil. I'm not sure if that was like an original painted sign there, but nice little Easter egg that we found. But I'm gonna go behind the vehicle there, give you one more shot of the area, and that's gonna be it for our first random roadside stop. Can actually almost make out some steps here. It looks like one or two steps here. Could have been maybe the main entrance. And this would have been maybe like a little vestibule, foyer, lobby area. Just speculation, of course. But we're going to check up a little higher there near the other flag. See if we discover anything else. So although this is a historical landmark and a type of tourist area, it is posted no trespassing, no hunting, so they don't want you going down there, probably for safety reasons. But It says Lookout Point, Mount Ararat, Allegheny Mountains, elevation 2464 above sea level. Looks like people, oh, there's a turkey down there. There's actually a couple turkeys down there. Looks like this is more or less dumping grounds here, but looks like from flag to flag in the distance is the location of the ship hotel. Very hard to construct something here on this steep bank. But this is just something that you may not have known about living in Pennsylvania, especially me, although this is the other side of the state. I have driven this road before, saw the lookout point, saw the flag, saw the wall, never knew a hotel existed here, so got to learn something new. But we have more roadside finds to discover along the way, so if you're enjoying this video so far, not only stay tuned, but make sure to give it a like. But let's continue on. So our next random roadside find and attraction brings us to this very colorful Pied Piper, if that's what you want to call him. And from what I was told, this was a former park of sorts. I'm not sure if it was an amusement park, but it was a place that was open to the public, and it had, whether it was activities or attractions for people to come check out. And this was the main entrance here. Now I believe it is privately owned. It does say no unauthorized vehicles or people, but the statue is still along the roadway here. But what we want to show you though is actually up here in the woods. There's a really big shoe. I'm gonna get you a little bit closer look at it. So hiding in the trees, which I didn't see at first, is this really old shoe. It's like the old lady that lived in a shoe. It's got a roof on it, and it looks like you actually go inside of it. The only problem is that it is on the property that is marked for no unauthorized individuals. So as cool as that is, I can't really get closer than by this tree line here. Oh yeah, so there's actually more here in the woods. Some other little kind of fairy tale type structures. But this shoe is pretty cool. Wish I could see the rest of it, but there's no one around to ask for permission. And I'm not going to inadvertently just walk over there, but I wish I could show you more. There is more in the distance. Even in the back there, looks like something like a pumpkin or something. There he is, tooting his own horn. Looks like they've been keeping it maintained though with the colors. But this was yet just another random, unusual roadside find. So more to see, more to come. Come to our next location here, what appears to be an old dealership, most likely Ford. And there's a reason that we think we know that, because inside is a, it looks like a Model T possibly. You got a little Thanksgiving, little recreation here with the pilgrims, and looks like maybe Pocahontas. Up on the top though, it's hard to see with the glare. There is some tractors and little collectibles up on the shelf. No price per gallon, free gas, woohoo! And we have a old Ford in here. Looks like it's still in driving condition. RJ says that's a Model A Ford. Two-door sedan. The red wheels, running boards on it. Flat black. So the lucky eyes of RJ, he did discover right here an outdoor service pit. This is similar to what you see at roundhouses and in some garages where the vehicle would pull over this and the mechanic or service person would be underneath to do any inspections or work on the vehicle. It basically was in replacement of a lift to lift up the vehicle. This is the early days before lifts were used, but they still use these at railroads. Steamtown has them in their roundhouse area. They're called inspection pits. They go underneath to work on the underneath of the vehicle itself. But pretty neat that they saved the building and are using it for some type of use, and I guess it's privately owned. But it looks nice with the little scene here. Gas pump, Coca-Cola sign, the Ford Model A, and even in the front here some old glass bottles. Crass pale dry ginger ale, maybe a wine jug, Saxton sparkling beverages, and some Coke bottles. So very cool. Another neat little roadside find here. Small towns in southwest Pennsylvania. But we are going to our next spot, which is something I did discover before back in July. I did snap a few photos and shared it in the same video of some other stuff when I was down here at the time. But it's actually a little bit of a resemblance to this. You'll see when we get there. All right, had to pull over for some gas, but it looks like this service station is no longer in business. That's because it is officially abandoned. This location I've shared photos of when I was back here in July. I actually had my vehicle parked here as if I was getting gas, took some pictures of my vehicle in front of the service station. As you saw, there's some old gas signage here. And right here appears to be something where the fuel truck would have been. They get up on top to maybe fuel up trucks or something like that. Maybe you guys could answer better. There is a little platform there. Oh yeah, there's a sign. There's a Gulf station. Instantly recognize it. Got the round Gulf sign right there. Got the bathrooms completely open, and something that you don't see nowadays in modern gas stations or service stations is the awnings. The awnings over the bathroom doors. Oh, look, they even have a console television. So while you're in there doing your business, you can flip on your favorite shows. That is state of the art. Instead of the mirror, it's covered in condensation. Hand towel dispenser, Charmin, to be specific. Porcelain throne. And you can see the tile halfway up. And this is the ladies' room. And the tile meets with the tile floor. Surprised that TV's not busted. Got a little window for some, I guess it would be ventilation. Flaking paint. And this would be the men's room. These are wooden doors. Green tile. The sink is gone. Someone's been having some drinking parties in here. Toilet's still intact. Even have a stand-up urinal, partially broken. But I do love the look of that men's sign. It's really dated. Oh, look, there's actually a piece of furniture up above. I wonder why that's up there. It's a nice looking building. You could just imagine back in the day, I would assume they had the rubber dinger. So when your car rolls over, ding, 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 ding. Would alert the serviceman that someone's out here. The pumps would have been here. And come out and do full service. Pump your car, check your air pressure, clean your windows, maybe replace a belt or a hose. But yeah, you can see golf. So we knew it was a golf station. Jim's Golf. Door is still padlocked. But it is kind of open window policy here. I'm not going to crawl through the window though. It smells just like a service station would. It smells like grease and oil. The desk probably has written out thousands of inspections, fuel receipts. That shelving in the back probably sold oil, washer fluid, air filters. They even got the belt there, a hose belt to pull the door shut. There's even a lot of receipts on the ground. Okay, we've got some access here due to this open door. We're now in the service bays. And RJ says he's going to be thrilled here because they have the old lifts here for working on the cars. So we got the oil catch can. So they would put this under the car, drain the oil. They'd go through the pipe into a collection bin, maybe in the basement or somewhere else, but that is for oil changes. Older style lift too. So we got a lift here. Another lift to even have a block there for probably catching the pumpkin when it lifts up the car. And here we are. Yep, here's what I said before. Still works. It's a bungee cord. Little slots there maybe for bills, for keys. Oh, I spotted something. Nature's carpet right there on this chair. It's getting moisture and air and sunlight right by the window here. Looks like we got a valve cover right there. Air conditioner, map.
This is what I used to do. So this is an air with hydraulic lift.
Yep, I called it. I knew he'd be in heaven when he saw that.
It has hydraulic fluid in it, and the air pushes the hydraulic fluid to raise the lift up. This is called a forward aft lift, where this one would go into the front axle and that would come up out of the
So basically, if you want to hear any information about these lifts, watch his video.
And the controls for those are right here. So this actually slides forward and back.
Big vice grip. Still works.
Valve and everything under here. There's the tank, hydraulic tank.
That's deep. Wow.
This is a deep pit, and it looks like it's leaking. There's fluid down there. And then there's the cylinder right there.
Got the air compressor back here. Filing cabinet. So I would have kept records back here. This is where they get the air from. They do have it upstairs. Fluorescent light fixture with the ballast. These steps are not the greatest. Oh boy, this is sketchy. So they do have, there is a chair out of a vehicle. The other chair we saw is over the bathroom right there. So these are vehicle chairs. Looks like suede. Looks like some fan housings for the automobile fan. There's some more seats right there. Spring, just miscellaneous stuff, nothing really of value. Teal bucket I do like. Inspection checklist, passenger cars and light trucks. Got the whole checklist there. Jim's Golf, May 7th, 1986 to May 1st, 2005. Looks like someone wrote that, probably a local. That is indeed correct. This place has been closed, abandoned for 15 years, almost 16. That's neat that someone did that. Yes, this is actually on a wheel. Ugh. It's plugged up with water, but yeah, it is. But yeah, there's two different lifts in here. RJ knows all about them, so head on over to his channel and check it out. But we're gonna check out the basement really quick to see what it looks like, because there is a collection tank for that oil catch can. So let's check that out next. So there is a basement. The door's right there, but it is super, super thick. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get to it from the other side. If not, then we're just gonna have to imagine it's just a dark, dingy basement with some tanks down there. And speaking before of the hoses with the bell, right there, ding, 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 ding. In the background, there is a private residence. Right there, though, I'm going to crop it in to show you. It looks like a little kind of booth. I'm almost guessing that was probably over here. A lot of full-service stations had a booth right in the middle for the attendant. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Abandoned 15, almost 16 years. Could definitely be repurposed. It's still holding on quite strong, and it's along a busy section of road here, so I knew I had to come back and check it out. Why did my light turn on? By myself. I knew I had to come back and check it out when I discovered it for the first time, and now that we can confirm, you know, some dates on it, and got to see the inside. Again, not posted. We didn't break anything. We didn't touch anything, take anything, other than documenting it with our cameras. So if you guys have any knowledge about this business, maybe if you've been here in the past, know about it, driven past it, feel free to share your comments down below. I just wish the gas prices were still intact. 8 cents and 3 cents. Can't beat that. So that was a quick look at here at Jim's Golf Station here, Southwest Pennsylvania.
When they say not to smoke near gas pumps, they mean it.
Well, it's a new day, different clothes, different weather. We have one more random roadside find. I actually spotted this from along the highway. We originally thought it was an abandoned house, and it looks like it's more of a, I guess you would kind of call it a hunting shack. It looks partially abandoned, partially lived in. So we're not going to try to make entry because we don't see anything open, and the building itself is posted. So we're going to observe it from the outside. But that was worthy to stop and check it out, to make one final roadside find attraction. So here it is. You see the roof is kind of sagging. It's dipping down. But it does look like it's been, I guess, semi-regularly occupied. There's no broken windows, no open doors. I'm not even going to try to open it. It's a little strange, I don't know. There's like dishes on the table there and stuff.
There's furniture.
Yeah, there's furniture. They even got some Christmas lights. I mean, you could kind of say it's abandoned officially, but it is posted. We're not going to try to gain entry.
Right there with the photo.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a hunting cabin? Do you think it's someone's home? It does say posted, no hunting, no trespassing. It's pretty well sealed up. Oh, it says Mountain Shanty. Yeah, it's posted all around. There's a hunting blind right there in the window. I think this is someone's little hunting cabin. Yeah. Yeah, they got a camouflage tarp there. Hunting blind in the window. Yeah, huge hole in the roof. Oh, we got a snowblower. Looks like someone left their Toro back here. It's got an enclosed porch, but yeah, it's in pretty rough shape. Crawl space underneath is ripped open. It's definitely have a fireplace inside with the chimney. Well, you could tell it definitely was a pretty nice little cozy place to stay at, whether you're hunting or trying to get away from everyday life. It is pretty close to a roadway, as you could hear, but they are doing some construction up behind it, so it's potentially not going to be here much longer. You actually tell they probably have a wood stove. I'm just noticing it now. I walked right by it. The pipe's coming right out of the wall. So maybe the furnace, maybe it doesn't have a furnace or a fireplace anymore. It has a wood stove in there. Looks like it has a little loft area too, probably with the bedroom on the second level. But there are some personal remnants here. There's a jacket hanging on the porch, furniture inside, plates and dishes. But a huge hole in the roof on the corner here. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up this video for the Random Roadside Finds. Got to see a little bit of everything. The abandoned ruins, remnants of the ship hotel, and some other things like the service station. And finally ending up here at this abandoned shanty, if you want to call it that. So feel free to comment down below. Tell me what your favorite part was that we stopped at. For me, probably the service station. That was pretty cool to see all the stuff that was there with the lifts, you know, some of the dates and paperwork and various things that were once part of a functioning gas station, service station. So with that said, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. More importantly, I want to thank you for watching and for coming along with me on these random roadside adventures. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next video.